Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His guys playing extremely well, 6-2 in their last 8. On the other sideline, the Colts head coach, Shane Steichen. His squad, the designated home team here in the German capital. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff.
And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
And the Falcons first down.
On play action, Mayfield. Right back to Warren again. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Here's Walker. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5.
Mayfield's
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
pulled out of bounds just shy of the goal line.
They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown Falcons. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he is stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
He finds De'Ami Brown. And he'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's another Colts first down.
Now Wilson on first down. Open man is Horton. It's thrown. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Torrey.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to run it. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the first down.
Colts first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll take off again. And he'll give himself up here. That's a gain of 5 on first down.
Brings up second and 5 at the Falcons 27.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Open receiver, the former Gator, Ricky Pearson. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time.
He's in! Russell Wilson. Touchdown, Indy.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here is Anias Smith. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Number 6, Baker Mayfield on the keeper.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. Deep to return is Malik Washington. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Oh, big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down.
Play action. Now Wilson. Is caught downfield by Pearsall. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Brady Jarrett in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
The shotgun. Wilson. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Falcons offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled by Leonard Williams.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
3rd down.
Now Mayfield. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll run the toss with Walker. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
They go play action with Mayfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Complete to Calvin Ridley. A gain of 12. 1st down, Atlanta.
Shotgun run now with Walker. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8. Sends up 2nd and short.
33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
In motion is Warren. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up.
And the Falcon 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Ball carrier. The tackle by Leonard Williams. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Walker will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he will be out of bounds, but you saw that penalty flag come in. Looked like the defender got a head start. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Play action. It's Wilson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play action fake. Nobody bit on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Here, a short run to Taysom Hill. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. On third down, here's ETN. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Colts first down.
Here's first and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Wilson. Going across the field on target to Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Colts.
They get 20 on the connection. That's good for a Colts first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And that's a veteran quarterback doing what the veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
Colts first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a handoff. ETN. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Now Russ. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Third down, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Colts are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through. and they get 3.
Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Throwing is Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First down, Falcons.
In motion is Warren. He'll get this out to the left flank. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Colts 39-yard line.
Handoff, running left is Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Berlin right after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. In motion is Warren. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
40-yard line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And he's got a 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Right back to Warren again. And he's out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the marker, so decision to make here as it's fourth down. McManus's kick is good. And the Falcons will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Rolling right. Off he goes. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 35-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
A loss of 3 yards.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good for a Colts.
Back to throw. Wilson. He'll run again. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
16 yards. That's another Colts.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Throw left side complete to Pearson.
16 more yards. That's another Colts.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to tuck it and go. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Gets this complete to Horton. And the gun down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Colts first down.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. It is brought in the end zone. Corey Burton, touchdown Indianapolis. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Ties the game at 17.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Falcons take
From the
over
35, it's first and 10.
at their own 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. There's Evans, he's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now whistlers, timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. On first down is Mayfield. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms, and we head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. On the give, it's Etienne. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second
The
and
shotgun, Wilson. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
first down.
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Indianapolis. Here's Wilson to throw. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. From the 46, here's second down and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On the handoff, it's Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it.
Gain of a yard.
Here's a second and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Wilson now, off the bootleg. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Montez Sweat gets us for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Wilson to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will tie the game here in the third quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Baker to throw. This one complete to Ridley. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run here with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No
37.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Puna 4. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd down, Russ. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
To Ricky Pearsall. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Colts about set to punt. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. A tight end in motion now. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd down and 9. Here's Mayfield. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. On the return, here's Washington. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Colts offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays. And he gets this up close to the 40. That stop made by Byron Young. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Russ. Now a screen set up for ETN. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 1st and 10.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10.
This run straight ahead for ETN. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Once again, it's ETN. Oh, a loose football. Ah, it's picked up by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 7.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding him to just a short game.
And he'll be brought down to 45. Josh Campbell, 1st-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop. 3rd down, they need 5. Throwing is Baker. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the Colts' 46-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. Back to the tight end, Pollard. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Walker. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield to throw. He'll try to run forward. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Falcons.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why.
And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. That's over the middle and caught by Pearson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Colts. First down.
On first down, Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Passion. And the Falcons are going to get the football at their own 40.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, and you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Into space. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Atlanta. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and number 12 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Falcons 34, Colts 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Colts first down.
Now Wilson on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Giammi Brown was the one he was looking for.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Pearson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Gain of 11. That's good for the Colts.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Incomplete. Riley Moss there defensively.
Again, Wilson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 27.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. That's over the middle. Complete to Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Throwing again. Wilson. This throw right side is caught by Hills. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. On third down, here's ETN.
Travis ETN ball carrier. Brady Marathon stop. A gain of 1. It's fourth down and less than a yard.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. In middle, and he's got Ridley. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. As they try to run it here. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen. From the 43, it's second and 3. On play action, Mayfield. And the rush gets low. He'll go down. They got him. Brian Thurn in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. In motion is Warren. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He makes sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Colts offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. The shotgun. Wilson. To the left side. In the hands of Hill. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Wilson now to throw on third down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
On the ground, here's A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 38 now, here's second down and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
The Colts, first down.
Now it's Wilson. Throw, left side, completes to Pearsall. Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 5.
At his own 49-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Has his man, it's Samuel. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
On the handoff, this is Miller. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 33, here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Wilson. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Third down, here's Wilson. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Colts. It's now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. We're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Well, the Jets sweep to try to pick it up, and he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Falcons offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They go play action with Mayfield. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 35, here's second and a yard. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Once again, it's Pacheco. Through the run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Tight end, the motion man to the right. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, it is second and 6. They'll run here with Walker. And a pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
They try and run it with Walker. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you have to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Get this to his do-everything guy, Taysom Hill. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now, a big 3rd down. Here's Wilson. On the move left. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
15 yards on the play.
Now the spike comes with 9 seconds showing on the clock. On 2nd down, Wilson. That's taken in by Horton. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The crowd loved it. Not ready to go home just yet. What a night. As we say, so long from Berlin.